Hey YouTube, and thanks for watching Junkworks DIY Garage. Well, I'm sitting here with is it Hamilton Beach? Wow, I need to put my glasses on or walk further away. There, I can read it from back here by you guys. It's a Hamilton Beach Flexbrew, and it wasn't the most expensive one, but this thing wasn't all that cheap, to be honest. And we've been pretty happy with it so far, but we've only had it like a couple years, and it's getting hard to read this kind of stuff here. And there's been a couple times where I think this got wet inside and this stuff started glitching up in here. But regardless, we've liked it for the most part. It's been pretty good. I don't do a lot of these little one-cup deals, but recently it's come in handy because it comes with this one that you can put your regular coffee into. And the reason we wound up having to do that is because something inside here broke and started spewing coffee all over the place through the bottom. So from the looks of it, it's some sort of hose thing. Ow. I had surgery on my hand a couple days ago, so I'm kind of trying to do something easy, and regardless, hopefully we can get something done here. And it takes, on the bottom down here, one of these, it's like a it's not a Phillips. It looks kind of like a Phillips, but it's just got 3 separate sides to it. But regardless, I've either done a video, or you'll have a video coming up on this right here. It's Harbor Freight security bits. It's like $9.99 on sale type thing. I've been very happy with it, and inside that there is this particular bit that fits into these screws here. And I tried a small Phillips. I tried to find just a standard screwdriver that would go in there because I didn't feel like walking out in my garage, but I wound up walking out in my garage because nothing really worked of anything I had in here anyhow. Like it's been leaking out of here maybe for a little while, or this is where something from the top comes down and links into once in a while because it's a little bit rusty. Right here, you can stick your finger through where the cord goes here and push up on it. There might be things attached to it, but there's not. Alright. In here somewhere, there's it. And quite honestly, this seems to be a built-in problem with these things because I just went and looked. There's quite a few videos on this, so whether or not you'll see mine, who knows. But regardless, I've watched enough to figure out a lot of things that need to happen anyway. One of which, I'm going to pull that out right now. Probably should have maybe waited on that. And another part, I'm going to flip this up. And underneath here, there's a screw that needs to come out, and it appears that there is right underneath this, there is a tube that goes in here that pops out of everybody's after about 2 years, it seems, which is where I'm at with this one. Yet again, you're going to need the special screwdriver bit to get this one out. Let's see here. And I wish I had a magnet because that's going to be a pain to get out. I'm going to go grab one of those pliers so I can hopefully get this out without dropping it in the pits. Quite honestly, I don't know if this thing should be sitting where it is. I'm afraid I'm going to get things wet. Shouldn't get wet, but at the same time, it ain't working anyway, so. There's a screw right here. It does appear like maybe I'm going to have to take these side pieces off too. You know what's weird? This looks like a regular Phillips right here. Yeah, this is like a regular Phillips. This will work on it, but yeah. So I don't know. I see screws, I'm going to pull them out. For some reason that one's just a regular Phillips screw. Let's see if I can find one here. Definitely don't want to drop this down in here. I'm going to set that aside in a different place. I got that screw there, which I should look and see if it actually is a... This one appears like it'll about anything will take it out. Looks like it has a different type of head than even the one I just took out. So after you get the bottom off, you definitely need to pay attention to what screws go where. And that's a different size too. So yet again, when I figure more out, I'll figure more out and I'll be back. I was able to get a hold of this right here and give it a pull. And it does seem to be popping loose on the side here. So I'm going to keep going with it here. I took the screw out of there, so hopefully that's the only screw. I looked under here, I didn't see any screws under here. Those things that's, do you just pull or not? And it appears like you just pull. Doesn't look like any of the clips broke, so there we go right now. There's a lot of tubes and thingamabobbers in here. Now it appears we can probably do the same thing to this side here. I'm going to start with the corner here and maybe peel it off. Yet again, maybe. I think there's still another screw under this thing more. It appears when people are doing this, they can move this thing around like they broke this off or it's not hooked to it. There we go. Maybe. Yep. Here. You just gotta squeeze those two little clips here and here together and that'll pop out. Now we can pull up on this maybe. And that'll pull out. And yeah, there's another screw underneath here. So I'm assuming there's a way to pop this out, which there is. Also has two little things here that pop this and this loose. And then it appears we have another Phillips down here. Screws right here that I think are hooked here and here, so I need this piece to come off. Yeah, I'm not going to get greedy. I can get to these screws now just by prying that open. I'm sure I'm missing a screw somewhere, or a clip somewhere. Ah, here it is. I found it, I think. Let's see. Nope, that's not a screw. Regardless, this will pry out enough. I'm thinking I can get to these without pulling anymore. Not feel good. Alright, that appears to be about the same as that. Yeah, let me try one more, see if I can get a little bit more. Alright, well, yet again, now I can get to this one. And so far I've only broke one. Probably see this, make it so you can see. For some reason I didn't turn the light on behind me here. But now that we got this up, there's a screw right here, same as it was on the other side. It's a heck of a lot harder to get to. What a pain. And as what everybody says, right there's your stupid little thing. I'm thinking there's got to be a reason behind this. I'm definitely a conspiracy person, but my opinion on this one is they gave you 2 years and then made it leak all over the place, and you say, okay, it's past its date, I'm not going to take it back, so let's throw it away and get a new one. And it really wasn't that big of a pain in the butt once you figure out where everything is. That's the hard part. Hopefully the filming here was enough that you could understand what's wrong. And, you know, is it because they didn't put this little hose tie on right, or is this one been designed to suck? I'm going to go ahead and go grab an actual worm drive hose clamp and put on there. I'm debating on if I should do that with the rest of these, which is why I'm in here. But quite honestly, now that I know what I'm doing, it's not as big of a deal. I'm going to put this one on a little better here though. I can already tell this one is not on here very well. So I don't know if they just had trouble putting these on. The 5-year-old that was putting this together probably didn't have enough strength to get that up on there. But regardless, I'm going to go get a better clamp for this one here. And that's going to be your problem. It's been, there's 4 or 5 videos at least out there, and every single one of them has been this tube on this area right here that has popped off. So there you go, now you know. I'm going to go ahead and get that hose clamp. I'm going to put that up on there and hose clamp it in there good and stick it all back together. It's pretty much just put the screws back, pop it back together. Hopefully this made any sense to you. Hopefully this helps somebody out. I can see why these videos are not great videos. None of them are great, including mine here that I've seen. So hopefully this gave you a little bit more of the tearing apart portion of it and get you there. Alright, thanks for watching Junkworks DIY Garage. Well, I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master none. You all have a good one.